put out an album like last year, but the production was. I liked it, but the production was like polished
I
as hell.
did like he put out 2 albums though.
Yeah.
Um, no, he put out something this year. He did come out with something this year. I did like that album though from Conway, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's too. Is it too early to say that everybody's is passing them right now?
No, I've been saying that since like past year.
I
I
feel
feel
like people have put up to them.
because honestly, 2022. That's when I kind of saw the cracks a little bit, in my opinion.
2022.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's when I saw the crap. But then
I
West
just
Side's
felt like
album,
yeah, West Side album was bad. That
yeah,
what was that? This shit again? Pray
I
for Virgil or
forgot.
whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's some
That
stupid
was
shit.
bad. That's his worst plot album to date.
Yeah, I'm good on that. Trying to get more promotion. I decided to share this video on Reddit to get more hip hop heads out here and shit. But yeah, man, I don't know. Griselda is like they just been I don't know, they just been on like a downward spiral. I hate to say it. I hate to say it.
Yeah, I mean I think Conway still got it. Benny, we gonna talk about this project. Benny still got it, but we gonna talk about this shit.
Definitely.
I feel like people have caught up to them though.
They have.
You know what I'm saying? Like the indie artists, roam streets and thought drop something new. You know, Boney James and them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just heard 38 Special. He just dropped a new album that's fire. So
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
I feel
Um
like it ain't all about Griselda anymore.
so Marlon Wayans and DJ Vlad are having a beef.
Huh?
Marlon Wayans and DJ Vlad are kind of beefing right now.
Marlon Wayans
Yeah,
and DJ Vlad
yeah.
about what?
So apparently, DJ Vlad wanted Marlon to come on his show, and Marlon was like, he wants to like 40K or some shit like that. And
He
DJ
wants
Vlad,
40. Do he does Vlad pay these people to come on the show?
yeah, he does.
Oh,
They have
word.
like a negotiated kind of thing, yeah. So Vlad and Marlon kind of went back and forth on social media and shit. So yeah,
40 G's.
mind you, Vlad had recently gotten a controversy when he got at this HBCU professor
Uh-huh.
because he was saying some shit about the Kendrick and Drake beef, and the HBCU professor was like, "This is not your problem, so just stay out of it or some shit." I don't know. These niggas, I swear. What? Also, Danielle Fisher, who plays Topanga from Boy Meets World, she revealed that she has breast cancer.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we already lost Shannon Dorothy and shit like that too.
She got titty cancer, yo. It's crazy.
Not titty cancer.
Not titty cancer. She always had big boobs on the show.
Did she really?
Yeah. You don't remember?
I mean, I do, but I don't call her like big breasts and shit. I don't call it big as hell. I mean,
What you mean? She was the woman had a chest on her.
she did, but she didn't have like a.
She didn't have porn star boobs, no, Reg, but she had something there.
I mean, I'm not saying that she's unattractive. Don't get me. She's pretty. I just wasn't looking at her like that. I was looking at Angela, to be real with you.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I was looking at the black one.
Oh boy. What? You actually turned on a white chick? Since when?
I've always turned down white chicks.
I thought you had a white chick in your past. No?
I had one give me head. That's pretty much it. I mean, I pretty much fondled with some of them.
You found
Fondled with some. I fondled with some of them over the years, but nothing anything serious. You know what I'm saying?
Lord, Jesus Christ.
My first love is always gonna be a black woman.
Of course.
I can't see myself married to a white girl. Honestly, I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
What?
There you go.
I'm just being
No
perfectly.
love is blind, right? What if
Um.
you had a white girl treat you right better than a sister? You wouldn't be with her?
Then time will reveal. That's what I'm gonna say.
Time will reveal. What are you, the barge now? What you talking about? Time will reveal.
Time will reveal. It depends.
Lord. I don't care what color they are, as long as they treat a nigga right.
It's just with Africans and the white girls, it's just always a sense. With me as an African, it's always a sensitive thing.
Well, break the ice. It's 2024.
Nigga, I know it's 2024. Nigga. I know
You
it's
know what I'm
20.
saying? Break the ice. What you mean?
I know it's 2024, but still, it's like this. It's like with white women. You know how I am. You know how I
Uh-huh.
am and shit.
We know how you are with all with all white people.
I'm trying to really just be more calmer and stuff. Not trying to be more. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna be say black is beautiful, all that shit. But I'm not trying to be fuck white people, and shit like that.
It's too. You already did. So we already know your stance on them.
No, no, no. But I'm really trying to change and shit. Cause
Really? You turn
not
over
change.
new leaf?
I'm trying to evolve. For my
Yo,
niece,
that's not what it is. Like you your
for my
Pokemon.
niece,
I'm trying to evolve.
for my fucking niece and shit. Cause like, no, I'm really being serious. I'm really being serious. Oh shit! Homicide: Life in the Street is on Peacock. Oh, turn up. Oh no, I won't be watching. But anyway, back to the subject. But yeah, but my niece is growing up. I don't want her to look at me any kind of way and some
Yeah,
shit like
say
that.
uncle kind of crazy.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna be all. I'm still gonna be the you know what. But still, it's just like,
My uncle kind of crazy when it comes to white people. That's what she gonna say.
shut up. But it's just that with white women, it's just like some of them attract me. But if it's white women, it's like I gotta have a cougar white woman. I can't do a younger.
Okay.
I gotta have the white woman I like is like fat ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pretty much if she's like between the mid to late 30s up to the early 50s, we'll
Mhm.
talk. That's the white woman I like.
Oh wow. Early 50s. Shit.
Yeah, give me a golden girl.
You want grandmothers.
No, cause like some of the white women in my area, it's like the white women in my age. I don't know. It's just I don't know. They just too Taylor Swifty. Yeah, I tried that.
They're too Taylor Swifty.
Yeah, they too Taylor Swifty.
Lord.
I want a Rue McCallaghan and shit.
Oh
Damn.
my God. Yeah, you want like great grandmothers. That's what you want in your bed.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm gonna watch the first episode of Bel Air. Speaking of Bel Air, have you seen the new episode of Bel Air
Yeah, I
yet? No.
watched that. I watched the first three. Boy, it's gonna be a season of cheating on there.
Everyone's on some scandalous shit. That's along with it. Everyone's on
That's
some
why people
scandal.
love this shit because it's nothing but drama on there.
I'm just saying, man.
Damn, Aunt Viv gonna be cheating. Uncle Phil gonna be cheating. Will cheating. Jesus Christ.
Hillary already cheating.
They- I guess the black family and black love is like out the window, huh?
Ashley's gonna be is dating white girls now.
Right. Ashley's a lesbo.
Like I'm thinking to myself, like Will Smith. We need
Yeah.
to
Yeah, right. It hit close to home. He should be on
stop,
there.
stop,
He should be on there. You know,
stop.
I'm like, what the fuck? Do anybody cherish their relationship anymore? I guess not.
But I do like the direction the third season is taking. But at the same time, I'm just intrigued at the same time.
Where's it going though?
Yeah, because I think we're gonna see more of Lou, which means we're gonna see more of Marlon Wayans and shit. Ooh, I found a good album we can probably do.
Where's it going? I want to see what they do with Will and his dad's relationship, where it goes.
If it means more of Marlon Wayans' dramatic acting, I'm down for that because I've always felt like he's a
That's the
dope
best
dramatic
acting he's
actor.
done in his whole career.
Yeah, the dramatic shit. Yeah,
Yeah, that is the best acting he's done. He's come a long way
hell,
since Mo Money.
they came a long way to snuffing Rome from In Living Color and shit.
Mm.
All right, I'm ready to start whenever you are.
Let's go.
YouTube, what's happening? It's your boy Reg in the building. I got my homeboy Try in the building with me. What's up, Try?
That's good.
So I did find an album we can do on a hip hop anniversary. We just recently talked about. We didn't do a review, but we mentioned this album
Hmm.
and stuff like that. It's the Neptune's Clones
Yeah,
compilation.
that's definitely.
All right, this album came out August 19th, 2003. Now I'm gonna be real with you guys. You guys know how I feel about the Neptunes and shit. You
Oh boy.
guys know.
Don't even say nothing. Like,
No, 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 no. Let me talk. But I do recognize the impact that this album has on hip hop. I'm gonna give my honest thoughts on it, but we are
oh
we
boy.
do have we do have reviews planned on Neptune's coming soon.
We do.
Coming
This is
soon.
news to me. Wow.
Yeah.
Say it ain't so, Reg.
Yeah. So yeah, this is like one of those producer compilation albums where it's like you invite all your rappers to rap over your beats and shit. This was known for songs like Frontin', which I love that song.
Yeah.
That's probably like my favorite single off this album. It
Hmm.
blows my mind with Snoop was dope. Hot Damn, the clips that was pretty cool. I think that was also on the Lord of Willing album too. That was okay. You know what I'm saying? Other joints this album has was fucking Spend with Dana Governor and the High Speed Scene. Then you had the Dawn of Dawns, put the Ting Pondum. Oh my Jesus Christ! This is a Jada Kiss. It was produced by Supercat and stuff too. Popular Thug with Nas.
And
Actually, no,
Khalees.
wait. No, Supercat. It features Jada Kiss. I don't know why they
Yeah, they
Wikipedia.
made a mistake.
No, it's the way Wikipedia format. I read it wrong, but
Yeah.
then you have Khalees and Nas doing Popular Thug, which I hate that song. Pop Shit with Old Dick Bastard. I hate that song too.
You hate everything.
Yeah, but Ludacris, with I-20, it wasn't us. Now that one was fire.
That was fire. Yeah, I like that one.
So oh wait, hold on, did I show the album? Okay, yeah. So as you can see, like this is during the party Neptunes era. You know, this is the
Hmm.
popular Neptunes, the when they were really getting big and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna. I know a lot of fans love this rap record. I know a lot of fans love this record and shit like that too. So I'm not really going to bash it. But I am going to say like if you're a fan of the Neptunes and you want to get started with their discography, I would definitely start with this compilation first. Then I would go into In Search Of. But and this is the review we talk about. But if you're gonna get In Search Of, and this is what pissed me off about this fucking album, and I just have to fucking say it. So you guys know there's like two versions of this album, right?
Yeah.
So they have the version with the what's the song? I think it was like they re-released it and they had the version of Lap Dance. I want to say it was Lap Dance,
Yeah.
but they had a rock version when they re-released it, which is I hated that version.
They got Rockstar.
Rock, that's the one, Rockstar.
Hmm.
I hated that fucking version. But I think they did that because they wanted to get more into that fan base and everything like that too. But at the same time, it's just like, come on, man. It's like if you're gonna do that, just put like add like a bonus track or some shit like that too. Yeah. What do you think about this compilation, Try?
There's also a third version Out the album that wasn't released with the
Oh
Roots.
Jesus Christ, that makes it even better.
That it's with the Roots. So they played like a live band with the Roots over those tracks. That's on YouTube though.
Yeah,
But I love this album. Like I bought the limited edition with the DVD, and it shows like when they were in the studio making the album, and show when they were on tour. Um, one of the best production duos all time. Love the features. Snoop Dogg had this on Blows My Mind was a classic record that needed a video. You had Buster with Light Your Ass on Fire. You had the clips with Hot Damn, the remix with the Re Up Gang, Ludacris and R20 Wasn't Us. So many bangers on there. Nas and Khalees when they were together, they did a collab on there. Just a great compilation. You know what I'm saying? And they had their own rock band as well. Spy Mob, they were on
right,
there.
right.
They had what's the dude? The dude from Philly's Most Wanted, Boo. He
Yeah,
was he was on there. So they had this is when Star Trek was like their record label, and it was signing Artist Family was on
I'm
that,
surprised
and
they didn't get sued for that for using that Star Trek name.
yeah, I'm surprised he didn't get sued for that. Yeah, exactly. They were even doing like that the hand thing that Pharrell used to do that shit. You know what I'm
Stupid.
saying? So
Oh Lord.
yeah, they were heavy into they bag at this point, and it was a great compilation. I love the Jay-Z collab. And it's one of those few albums where you have both Jay-Z and Nas on the same album.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Pharrell did that as well on In My Mind. He had both Jay-Z and Nas on that album.
They were also on the 8 Mile soundtrack too. Don't forget.
Right, they were on 8 Mile soundtrack, right? So this is a classic compilation.
Yeah. Also, before I start, I got to give my rest in peace. Rest in peace to the legend, Mr. Phil Donahue, and everything like that
Mhm.
too. Rest in peace to him. I'm not gonna hold you. I thought he was already dead until I looked him up a couple months ago. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna hold you.
Wow.
I thought he was already dead until like a couple months ago.
Hmm.
So I was like, oh wow, we still got Phil Donahue. But then all of a sudden, this morning, oh Phil Donahue passed. So I was like, what? Well, damn.
Hmm.
Okay, shit,
My grandmother she used to watch him every day religiously. Him and
man.
Sally Jesse
Black
Raphael.
black people love them some Donahue, man. Black
Yeah,
people love them some
yeah.
Donahue.
She watched them every day.
If it wasn't for Donahue, you probably wouldn't have like Oprah Winfrey,
Right.
Dr. Phil, Maury. I mean, you can even say Morton Downey Jr. to an
Yep.
extent.
She watched them too.
Morton was crazy. I love
Yeah.
Morton.
He had some crazy shows.
Yo, I used to
Yeah.
I used to like to watch Morton just for entertainment, like just
And
to.
and you remember Richard Bay? Richard Bay was crazy too.
I never watched Richard Bay like that.
Yeah.
Never watched
Yeah. He was like in the morning, like 10,
it.
11 o'clock, buddy.
Yeah.
Watched all them shows, man. I remember being like a kid and just trying to fight for the damn TV. I'm like, yo, I got Thundercats coming on, Granny.
Oh
You know what I'm saying?
Lord.
I got He-Man coming on. I want to watch it. You want to watch, Phil Donahue and Oprah and all that. So,
Shit.
you know,
Yeah, man. Donahue, man, he was not only a talk show host, but he also worked with like politics as well too. He fought for civil rights and war issues. He was married to Marlo Thomas, the chick from that show, That Girl, Sons and Daisies, that show back in the day and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Which I mean, I know they've been married for like years and shit like that too.
mhm.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna Phil Donahue, man. He was cool and shit like that. Sometimes he did get on my nerves because he used to just overreact to certain shit. I'm like, okay, Donahue, calm your old ass down. Like
Yeah,
some episode he just be too energetic. I'm just like, okay, nigga, all right.
like,
But yeah, rest in peace to the legend Phil Donahue. All right, that's enough of this Neptune shit. Let me pull out the main. We got two albums we're gonna talk about tonight. Excuse me. All right, we're gonna talk about motherfucking Larry June with this recent album "Doing It for Me," and then we
yes.
also want to talk about Benny the Butcher's "Summertime Butch," which that one might just be a little mini review because I don't really have that much to say about that one, but we'll talk about that. But yeah, Larry motherfucking June. This album came out literally August 9th, 2014. Excuse me, 2024, and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second. Producers include Cardo, Cookin' Soul, DJ Khalil, Duke Beats, DBME, Harry Frode, Jake One, excuse me, JB Jam, JB Jams, okay, Jose Rios, Just Quality, K Fisher, Lil Weiss, Quake Beats, Sean House, Quake Beats dope producer, Sean House, Tico, T Nava, Todd Cooper. Um, Let me look up something. I know there's some guest appearances on this album, but I'm definitely gonna go through them like song by song because I'm on Rap Genius right now. And usually when it comes to certain hip hop records, they don't have like a Wikipedia page and stuff like that too for the underground shit. You know what I'm saying? But again, let's have a Wikipedia for the trashy ass shit. But that's nuts. So yeah. So like I said, I just got recently got into Larry June. You know, he came out with the Great Escape album last year, which that was a very dope record.
Best album of last year, best rap album.
That's one of the best ones, top five for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this one definitely continue off from where last year left off, The Great Escape. You know what I'm saying? And he also came out with a documentary for this record, which I didn't actually see it yet. I was gonna watch it today, but I was actually out with a friend, and then I went to the gym, and I came home, and I was just like, yeah, let me rest my body for a little bit and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. You gotta rest your body. You know what I'm saying? You gotta rest your body. So he definitely described this record as like a coming of age, a mature album. You know what I'm saying? Just him growing and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. It has no guest. Oh, it actually has no guest appearances. Okay, so that's
Yeah,
what I'm
no
looking at.
features.
I could have. So yeah, so I forgot he was doing singing and singing himself too, which
Yeah.
we'll talk a lot about the singing because I have some hot take on that.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? But no, not bad hot takes. Just what I texted you earlier.
Man.
All right. So this album has 15 tracks. The first song is called From Uncle Herm Part 5. Very, very dope record right here. This one is self-explanatory. It kind of reminds me of like how Papa Wu from the Wu-Tang Clan used to drop the knowledge and shit like
Right.
that too, you know what I'm saying? And with that, the beat was made by fucking Jake One. Herm Lewis was pretty much Larry June's uncle, just dropping knowledge and everything like that too, you know what I'm saying? So I love this one. This was dope.
Yeah, it's dope that he had his uncle on there, and his uncle's basically saying smart and successful individuals say no to shit that don't work for them, and
Right.
just giving praise to his nephew and what he's done, and thought that was dope. He had a nice beat in the background playing, so
Yeah, that beat was definitely dope. Like Jake One is so fucking ill. That's a producer I wish that I get more love in this day and age, in my opinion.
definitely for
All
sure.
right. All right, give me 1 second. Let me close out some shit. All right, track number two. You guys, Magnum PI. This one right here definitely very dope. It has like a very strong West Coast vibe and stuff like that. I can see Dom Kennedy on a beat like this, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Which I feel like was pretty ill and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? He definitely was floating on this beat. So yeah, fire.
Yeah, this was dope. Definitely. There's a single. There's a video for this. Really smooth track, a nice beat. Larry June did his thing on here.
Definitely. Shit. Okay. Talking about no self promotion. Okay, fuck y'all then. All right. Next track we got is track number three, Morning Calculations. Um, love this track right here. This was produced by Harry Food and everything. Nice wordplay. Him and Harry definitely have a very dope chemistry with one another. So I'll definitely give it there. You know what I'm saying? So this one was pretty dope.
Yeah, this is fire. Definitely love the beat for this thing. The sample, the bass line was hitting.
Definitely. All right. Next track we got. Where we at? Next track we got is "A Little While." That's track number 4. This is like a little love song and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much how him and his girl pretty much going to different paths and everything. With this one, he's singing a lot. He's singing and shit like that, which he's actually a pretty dope singer.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually a pretty dope singer. You know what I'm saying? You don't try too hard like other rappers and stuff like that too. But I'm not gonna rename that one because I don't want to always get his love and shit. But y'all know what I'm talking about. But he definitely has a very soulful way of singing and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? So I love this one.
Yeah, this is banging. This Drake one beat with fire. You got Larry saying bright lights, nicer than it. Sometimes I never hit. Sometimes I just need a girl that I can vibe with. Just a real banging ass track. It's definitely something that Larry June has done well. In his career so far, just having a he could flip and do a smooth type of joint, or you could do a up tempo track like this and just kill it. This should
Right.
be a single. This is like my favorite song on here. One of my favorites on
Oh yeah, this definitely should be a single and stuff too.
here.
I agree with you about that. All right. Next song we got is Sinston Beach. Yo, this might be my favorite track on the album. He
Yeah,
was on his Teddy
definitely.
Pendergrass bag with
He's
this one.
singing his ass
You
off
know,
on this one.
this dude is what Freddie Gibbs wants to be when it comes to the singing, in my personal opinion. 'Cause I have to say, I have a love hate relationship with Freddie Gibbs. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he makes his best shit with Madlib, but
And
when
Alchemy. You don't like the
mm,
Alchemist stuff?
I do, but I feel like lyrically he was more on point with Madlib. That Alchemist, he did his thing, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Freddie. It's like Freddie is like it's like that. Okay, the way I describe Freddie Gibbs, you ever had that one side chick? Let's just say your main chick is bored, right?
Hmm.
Your main chick is bored, so you invite the side chick just because you need some company, and
Right.
the side chick pretty much is like wilding out. You don't know what to expect from your side chick, and you wonder
Yeah.
why do you give your side chick a chance
Yeah.
and shit.
It's better off with your main woman.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Freddie Gibbs' music sometimes. Man. Like,
To me, Freddie made his best shit with Madlib and Alchemist. Alchemist, he got a
mhm.
Grammy nomination with Alfredo. You know,
Yeah,
the Fetty project he did with Currency, that was Alchemist and Currency and Freddie. So there's
I
just some
mean,
MCs. You look at Nas. Nas makes his best shit with Hit Boy and Primo. We can't say Pete Rock because he only came out with one song with Pete Rock. So we don't
I,
know what type of project he would have dropped with Pete Rock. We assuming it would be a classic. What if it wasn't?
I'm
You
more
know what
for
I'm saying?
bandana. Yeah, I'm more of a bandana
You
nigga
know.
to be
And I'll
sure.
even throw in LES because LES gave him some heat too over the years.
Yeah,
You
but
know what
I
I
don't know.
mean?
But when he does his little singing Freddie Gibbs, I'm just like, no, Freddie, it's not you. It's not you. But Simpson Beach is pretty dope. I love this one. This is a favorite of mine and everything like that too. I love the bass line. The bass line was what really drew me in. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Definitely Larry June on his Teddy Pendergrass shit. He's singing on this joint. The beat was real smooth. Just a fire joint. Like this should be a single also. This was definitely a highlight on the album.
definitely. All right. Off topic. When the hell is Joseph Marcel going to come to Bel Air? That's what I'm waiting on.
Right?
They
Yeah.
they
What he
bringing
do?
all the fresh. They
I
bringing
think
all the fresh.
he gonna play the gangster that Jeffrey's running away from. The new Jeffrey. The old
Well,
Jeffrey and new Jeffrey. So,
they brought all the Fresh Prince alums. When the hell Alfonso going to come on the show?
right. When is the real Jazzy Jeff gonna show up?
Bro,
You know, come
throwing
on.
throwing. throwing new jazz out like get out my
right,
record store.
right. Get out my record store. I'm the owner. I gave you this shit. Look what you did to me. In foreclosure right now.
Well, all I can say is thank God Tyler Perry did not touch this because you don't know what to expect if Tyler
Yeah.
Perry
Oh yeah.
did this.
It'd have been super fucking corny. You know.
Oh Lord. Next next song is Real Talk Part Real Talk Part Two. Yeah, this one's definitely more like trappy. I can say more UGK influence and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Um, Popping hella rubber bands, nigga, real talk. And I don't even need a feature, nigga, real talk. You know, he's just saying real talk after
Yeah.
every bar and stuff, which I felt like that was real. That was really dope. No pun intended,
Hmm.
and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? So, real talk. This one should be a single. Real talk.
Yeah. This is fire. It had like some gave me like no limit vibes, like early Master P
Right.
on this joint.
Right.
Some G funk with it. You know what I mean? And again,
Real
it's just
talk.
a smooth ass beat. Yeah, real talk. The smooth ass beat. You know, you had some piano thrown in there. It's just a fire joint.
Definitely. All right. Next track is Three Piece. Um, this one was a very dope track. You know what I'm saying? Not only one of my favorites on this album though, but you know what I'm saying, just one of those summertime kind of tracks now. So I like this.
Yeah, the 808s on here. The beat was fire. You know, you had Larry saying, "I'm sticking to my man's because his price is better." Put some hammers on the 50 and I Louis my leather. Just another smooth track. You know, he's good at those joints and another banger. This was fire.
Definitely. Shit. All right, next track we got is Where I'm Going, featuring produced by DVME and Duke Beats and everything like that too. This is another pretty dope track. You know what I'm saying? He's just on this grown man shit, on this boss shit. You know what I'm saying? So I like this one, pretty dope.
This was fire too. Nice beat. Larry saying, "Got Max in the kitchen like Mickey D's. Got a black bitch snowing, them Japanese. Yeah, I know I'm lactose, but I got heavy cheese. Never handcuff a hoe, let a bitch leave." It just on that smooth player shit. And it was fire, man.
Definitely. Next track is Meet Me in Napa. One of my favorites off this album. You know what I'm saying? Very dope and everything like that too. Very smooth, melodic, and everything. Like he knows how to make them chick songs right. He knows how to do them
Yeah,
shits right and everything.
yeah,
So this was dope.
yeah. This was an early release. I remember seeing the video like months ago for this one, and it was more of like the pianos was like the highlight on here. It wasn't really like a beat. It was like very sparse and it was jazzy because you got like the horns in it and really smooth and jazzy. It had like almost like a quiet storm type of vibe to it.
Right,
You know, it was dope.
definitely. All right. Next track we got is Breakfast in Gold Coast. This is another one produced by Jake One. Um, yeah, man, this one was pretty dope too. Jake One again. He always comes through with the beats and everything. You know what I'm saying? I know he did a one joint. He did some shit with somebody back in like late 2000. I forgot the album. But it'll come back to me.
Mhm.
But yeah, man, this one's pretty fire.
Yeah, this is a banger, man. Like the flutes on here, the strings, really jazzy and smooth. And Larry saying, "What's up, little mama? You looking so good. Be my sunshine. I'ma treat you like I should." Trips out the way, a whole lot of game. Follow my lead, your whole life will change. Again, just talking that fly player shit.
Definitely. But back to Meet Me in Napa. I don't know if it was just me, but it sounded like some shit out here Sir Michael Rock song, especially
Yeah,
when he dropped.
he's underrated too. From the Cool Kids,
I fuck with Sir
definitely,
Michael, man. That
definitely. Yeah,
EP came out. back in like 2015, 2016.
Hmm.
Ooh, we have to talk about that one. We
Yes.
gotta that he was in Japan and he was influenced by like a lot of the Japan culture
Hmm.
with that shit. Yeah, man. One of my
Yeah, I listened to like his early mixtapes. It's been a while. He hasn't dropped nothing like solo wise in a long time.
yeah, that's what just hit me because when I was listening to this, I was just like, "Where the hell is Sir Michael at, man? That shit."
I don't know. I know Cool Kids dropped like they dropped like a 3 part album last year. You
Yeah, I heard
know,
about that.
I only heard like the first half. I didn't even hear the other two. But yeah, he hasn't dropped solo stuff in a long time.
Definitely. I track number 11, Imported Couches. Another pretty ill song right here too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, very braggadocio. Not bad.
This was fire. Definitely one of my favorites. Again, the beat. You got the strings on it. Some guitars. You got Larry saying, "Bitch, do you clean? Do you cook? Do you swallow?" Because all I really see is an Instagram model. Fuck, I look like taking your broke ass shopping. You don't even make music. Why are you at this Grammy party? Just, just straight calling out chicks. You know what I'm saying? And I loved it. I like even the whole title of it. Imported couches is just some real fly player shit.
Right.
I want to hear Raekwon do something with him. I feel like Raekwon and Ghostface.
Yo,
They
that
they they
would
like
be
at the forefront of that fly shit. I want to hear something with them.
hell, even Cool G rap too.
Yeah, G Rap too, right?
Yeah. Rock Marciano. That would have
Yeah,
been that would be
definitely.
a collaboration.
I can see that happening now because Alchemist worked with both of them. So
Yeah. Alright. Cleaning My Spot interlude. That's the next track right here. This beat has like a Bob Ross feel to it. When I first heard it, it definitely took me like
mhm.
that joy of painting. That was my show back in the day, man. That
Yeah,
dun 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 dun
I watched it once
dun.
in the blue. The dude with the afro.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
yeah,
cool.
man. I mean, I don't know. Every time I can't sleep, I just put on one of his episodes, and it just always puts me to sleep. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause when I was a kid, it was just always one of them nostalgic kind of shows and shit
Yeah,
like that. He's like, I don't know what the fuck this nigga painting and shit, but something tells me I should be
yeah.
watching this shit.
He would just be painting like a forest, and it just looked dope with him painting the forest.
For real though, like,
You know,
oh my man. See,
blending
that
different
that was
colors in.
when shit. That was when TV used to just be TV, man. Like
Yeah,
niggas can just paint, and now they'll make a whole show about that shit.
the whole show. Yep.
These days, you can make a whole show about how many tweets and retweets you can have and shit like that. That's a show. Social media, that's a show. Like we're living in the age. We have a documentary about Black Twitter,
Hmm.
which I have to watch. Actually, I have to actually watch that. But yeah, this beat was fire and shit.
Yeah, for an interlude, this beat was fire. You had Larry saying, "Do what you want, just don't sabotage the operation." Marble floors in my garage, probably why they hating. The sun going down. It's 7:30. I'm still counting paper. Al hit my phone, said he got to play for us out in Asia. So his flow is just dope, man. Like I said, like he could do the smooth shit, he could do the up tempo joints, and it's just dope.
You're right about that. All right. Next track, Like a Mac. Pretty ill track right here. This was produced by Just Quality. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. There's some braggadocio shit. He's on this hustler shit with this one, so I'm not mad about this.
Yeah, it was bluesy. You know, you had some bluesy guitars in it. You know, the synthesizers, the 808 beat. You know, but it was still smooth at the same time. It was like some player shit that he was kicking on here, and it was dope.
Definitely. All right, and then we get into Dreams. Very, very, very dope track right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, love this track. Love the beat to everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was ill on this track.
Yeah, there's a video for this too. This was a single. It was I like the beat for this. This is fire.
Definitely. And the last track is called Moneybag. Um, my second favorite track on this album, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Just talking about how niggas You can't trust niggas when you get successful and stuff like that because they're always out for your plotting your downfall. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Which motherfuckers know that the hard way. So yeah, this one was pretty dope. I love the beat to this one. This one was
Yeah,
dope.
it had like a sample for this, like real soulful sample. You know, the beat was dope. You got Larry saying your true colors showing. You ain't never wanted. You like the lifestyle. You like the diamonds, don't you? And just the chorus was fire. You know, hoes will play you for that money bag, nigga. I'm squeezing for that money bag. Great way to end off the album.
Definitely. All right. Overall, very great album, in my opinion. I might like this better than The Great Escape. I might like it better. You know, I feel like they're both on par, but this one, I feel like he definitely has more shit to say with this one. You know what I'm saying? So it has like a lot more conceptual songs because you know where he was at in his life and everything. So yeah, I'll give it that. I'm definitely giving this a 5 out of 5.
This is
But
definitely, huh?
when I give it a 5 out, that means I'm not gonna call it a classic. I mean that means it's just very good.
It's definitely a great album. You know, I haven't heard nothing bad from Larry at all. Like since I've been listening to him, you know, when he came out with the orange print and spaceships on the blade and the Great Escape from last year, everything has been consistent with him. You know, the two peas in the pod joint with Jay Worthy, another dope West Coast artist that I don't hear nobody talk about, and everything that he's dropped has been consistent, and that's what you want from any artist. You know what I'm saying? I don't care whatever it's in. You know, you want that consistency, especially like at the rate that they drop music nowadays. You want that consistency, and I think he's definitely one of those artists now in hip hop that he's been consistent with every project, whether it's doing an album with Cardo or doing an album with Alchemist or doing shit with with Shake One and various other producers. He's been consistent, and I think this album is solid. You know,
I think it's solid too.
and he took his time, but I mean, he just dropped Great Escape last year. You know, and he went right back in and gave us another solid project, and he was dropping different singles for the past 4 or 5 months before the album actually came out the way he's supposed to do it, and I love it. I think the production was smooth, it was lush. You know, it had like I was telling you, he has an ear for beats like Rick Ross, like with the lush production. It's it can be smooth at times, it can be up tempo. And I think it was great. Stetson Beach, where he's like singing on that. A Little While should be a single. Real Talk Part Two, Money Bag, and Porty Couches. So for me, it's 4.5. I think it's definitely one of the best rap albums this year. And I said that last year about him and Alchemist, and I'm sticking to it again. And I can't wait to see what else he comes out with. You know what I'm saying? So definitely a great album.
Yeah, I agree with you about that. All right. Now I'm going to briefly talk about Benny's The Butcher's Sometime Butch album. You know what I'm saying? Let me just pull out the album cover. Give me 1 second. This features him in the Black Soprano family. And he dropped the same day as Larry June too.
Yep.
Yeah, so you guys should know who Benny is at this point. You know what I'm saying? Part of the whole Griselda team. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. He came out this one year. He dropped an album like last year and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then he's just gonna come out with this one with his crew, like the Black Soprano crew and everything like that too.
You dropped the album in what was it, January? The Def
Yeah,
Jam joint? Yeah.
yeah, yeah, man. This only has 10 songs. I'm gonna be real with you, with
Mm.
y'all. I don't have that much to say about the album and everything like that too. And I feel like I'm not saying it's bad, but I do feel like it's like a step down and stuff like that. I feel like it's just like you just dropped this just to drop something and shit. So I don't really have that much to say, but I do have some favorite tracks that I do want to talk about. Like I do like one verse Butch. That's where to kick off the album was pretty dope. The most with Ray Moon was okay, was pretty cool. I love the Summer 24 Ed Lover mix, with Ed Lover in the intro. That was pretty cool. Kitchen Table, which ironically featured Harry Food too. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it. Everything else was just okay and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you think, Try?
It definitely sounds like a mixtape. It doesn't sound like a real album. It sounds like this is the appetizer to something else coming out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He had some okay songs. It's just this project and the Def Jam album I was not impressed with, because we've
Yeah.
heard we've heard Benny from the very beginning with Griselda, and he's dropped better shit than these recent projects. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Tender Talk series was great. You know, Burden of Proof with Hit Boy, that was a classic. So we've heard better from him than this.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? This was like, yeah, it's okay. He had some okay songs on here. Like you said, one verse, Butch. I love the lines he said on, seen dope money, seen legal cake, new money and Rickle cake. When I open up them bills, that shit look like Al Pacino face. Them 308 rifle shells. They move at a torpedo pace. The ops gotta relocate. The ops gotta relocate. We get that bitch too. You think that she's so safe? Loved his verse on that. That's a single. There's a video out for that. That was dope. The most. That was another banger. You had an interlude with I forgot the comedian is comedian Mike. I'm gonna call him. I actually follow him on Instagram, and he talks about he has like these reels where he's like shitting on a lot of like Timberland releases that Timberland has done that were like not good. So
Yeah.
that's how he became popular, was like making reels out of like the worst Timberland releases and Nike releases, and they got him on the interlude, and he's talking about like the shorties trying to get into the club with $15 and they trying to get pregnant by Benny, and
Hmm.
that was funny. You got Summer 24. That's another interlude with Ed Lover, and Ed Lover basically talking about the real motherfucker still exists, and had a dope beat with it. Benny was rapping on that. The Harry Ford joint Kitchen Table, that was like one of my favorites. You had another interlude on here, and I don't know the chick that's talking. She sound like Nicki Minaj, and
That's what a lot of people say. Yeah.
yeah, it sound like, unless, I don't know if it's her. I don't, but because it doesn't say, but she's talking about like niggas walking around acting like women, and they walking around with French poodles and wearing crop tops, and that shit was funny. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it wasn't really nothing else that stood out to me. It wasn't like a standout project. It was just like you put that shit out for the meantime. I'm assuming he's gonna have something out before the end of the year, like something like a real release. Because the Def Jam album, for as much as they promoted it, like I remember when he was working on it and he's talking about it's gonna be the biggest debut on Def Jam since DMX. Fuck no. It definitely was not. You know what I'm saying? they,
Oh,
they
oh,
promoted that shit. Snoop Dogg was at Death Row, doing, getting ready to roll out Death Row again, while he was still at Def Jam and promoting Benny's album, because he really, Snoop really, co-signed Benny's album, and I'm like, this is not touching DMX, none of DMX albums, not his first two, his first three, none of those. You know what I'm saying? And it was okay, but it's forgettable. I don't. That's not even gonna make my list at the end of the year.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I was very disappointed with that Def Jam album. And I guess this was like, I guess to answer those fans, like, here, let me give you something for the summer, but I don't think it was great. It was okay.
For
And,
real.
and that's why I was saying, I'm like, are we is have people caught up to where Griselda is at, or are they just fading out now? West Side Gun last album was horrible,
Oof.
his worst project ever, and I don't give a fuck who was on that album. That album, you could have had God on every fucking track. So bad. You know what I'm saying? That's one of his worst. Him trying to do drill rap is a no go. Don't do it. It don't fit him. Conway really is the only dude right now to me that's making the best shit on Griselda. You know what I'm saying? Him and Rome Streets, they're the only ones right now. You know what I'm saying? Rome Streets album was fire. You know what I'm saying? We did a review on that. The Conway album that he dropped was a couple months ago. That was dope. That's really about it. That right now, I feel like everybody is caught up to where they at. When there was a time when a couple years ago when they were like leading, the new New York, with the boom bap sound again. You know what I'm saying? We've come a long way since 2016, 2017.
That's
And
true.
the 30th Special just came out with a new album. We're gonna talk about that. That to me was better than this. I'm making this video. You had Shane Orr. Shane Orr been dropping heat. You know what I'm saying? Flea Lord been dropping heat. Danielson been dropping heat. Like there's a lot of other artists that came out either around the same time or after Griselda that's to me dropping better shit than them. You know what I'm saying? And I just it's like it was just I listened to it and it was like that's the same way I felt about the Def Jam release. So I listened to it once, then hear it again after that.
Yeah, it's just like it's forgettable.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna give it 3 mics. I don't think it's even touching. Like I said, his earlier shit. This is when he was hungry. I feel like the thing is, a lot of these niggas when they hungry, they make their best shit. When they get money, then you start to see the fall off. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm seeing from Benny and from West Side Gun. I'm not seeing the hungriness no more. Conway still got it. You know what I'm saying? Even though Conway he got his money and shit, he still got it. He's still hungry. I'm not seeing it from Benny and from Westside right now.
Shit, it is what it is. I texted you.
Yeah,
What do
yeah,
if you down for that?
yeah. Let's do that. Definitely.
What time tomorrow?
It's up to you.
Same time, 11 p.m.
Yeah, that's what happened to Wiz Khalifa. Loved his early shit when he was hungry. He got it. He got the label deal with Atlantic. Signed a couple artists. He got too big. Now he don't make shit that's even relevant now.
and he's disrespecting DJs. That's the thing.
Right. Exactly.
Honestly, I never really was a big Wiz Khalifa fan. I liked a few songs, but
Mm.
I just like give me Kush and orange juice. That's it. Just give me
I
that.
was I was heavy into Wiz in the early days when he was still before Black and Yellow when he was dropping Flight School and he was doing Cushion OJ, Deal or No Deal, those projects.
Right.
Then Black and Yellow blew up and he came out with Rolling Papers and ON was it ONFIC and but
Trash.
I started to see the decline with him like after the Paul Walker song. After that shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have nothing against Paul Walker, but I hate
Mhm.
that "See You Again." I hate that fucking song.
After that shit, like after Black Hollywood is the last album that I liked from Wiz Khalifa. I haven't liked nothing from him since Black Hollywood, and that was what 10 years ago, 9 years ago. He hasn't come out with nothing good since then. Rolling Papers 2 was not good.
You
You
didn't even
know,
need a Winnie Papers too.
he didn't need a sequel for that. He hasn't come out with nothing good since Black Hollywood. That's the last great album that he had. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, shit,
And
you better than
and
me.
he had like a mixtape album with uh with Juicy J. I actually heard that one, but that was more that was more for Juicy J. That was more tailored for Juicy J. Like the sound of it, I think it was produced all by Juicy J. That was more for Juicy J. But I haven't liked his shit in like 9 or 10 years, and it's a great fall off. Like he was once in the conversation with his peers, with Kendrick and with Drake and them, and he's falling off like hard.
I don't know if it's just me, but anytime Amber Rose gets with a rapper, they always have a weird fall off. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Cause like Kanye, she was with Kanye, and we all know what happened. His one was just slow and eye
Yeah, but
water
Kanye was
killing.
still making great shit when he was with Amber Rose. When he was with Amber Rose, that was like what what's that the Dark Twisted. That was like that era.
Yeah, but at the
You know what I
same
mean?
time, you saw the cracks. That's all I'm gonna say. Then she was with Machine Gun Kelly. She was with Wiz.
Machine Gun Kelly is bigger than ever now.
Yeah, but he had to switch genres. Like he had to switch genres
Hey,
and
it,
shit.
it worked for him. It don't work for everybody though. It actually worked for him,
Oh,
and he's still rapping too. It's not like he just gave up rapping for the guitar. He's still rapping.
you think he everlasting?
Hey,
Let me stop. But I don't know. It's just every time they give Amber Rose, they always have a weird. Y'all talking about Erica Badu? It's like a weird aura with fucking Amber Rose. Now she's also endorsing Trump. Now I was like,
I
okay,
don't know. I just feel like Wizard's music hasn't evolved the same way people have they complain about Drake and his music hasn't evolved. Wiz music hasn't evolved either. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't. He's still doing the same type of music that he did before he got famous. And I don't know. I don't see at this point. It's like he might have to switch up using a new producer or something. You know, because I know he
right.
has it in him. He still has it in him. You know what I'm saying? And I think he might need a new sound.
Sometimes that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do.
You know, wasn't he? He was like there was one point where he was like he was training for UFC or some shit like that.
What?
Yeah, he had got in shape. He was actually training to be doing UFC fighting.
I swear these rappers. That's like when massive people was trying to play basketball and shit. I'm like,
Yeah,
nigga, you running a multi-successful label. Now you want to play. Now you want to play basketball.
exactly. But that didn't work out, I guess.
Massive people want to do everything: race car driving,
Yeah,
fucking movies.
yeah,
I was like, when's he gonna come out with his cereal and shit? That way he would have. He could have been came out with his cereal and shit.
yeah, yeah. He
No
was training
limitos.
to do UFC at one point, and I guess it didn't work out. I have yet to see him in a UFC fight.
Call it no limitos.
Oh man,
No limits ahoy. Oh, these rappers, I swear.
yeah, doing too much.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna send you some shit on the group chat. Appreciate it, Ray. I swear, man. Speaking of this Bel Air season, is gonna be kind of interesting and shit. Everyone is
Mhm.
just seekers.
Everybody's cheating on each other.
And it, I think Tyreek comes back next week or the week after.
Oh yeah, Tariq. Yeah, that's right.
That whack ass mid season finale.
Yeah, I was garbage. What kind of mid-season finale was that? Like nothing happened.
They made so much hype for all that shit.
The last season that last season ever for this show, and that's the mid-season finale they give us. Nothing happened.
What Tyreek was on fucking acid and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That
That
one.
Diana. The biggest thing about that was Diana found out she's pregnant, and Tariq might be the baby daddy.
Hell,
And we still don't know if he's gonna be the baby daddy. He might be the other dude.
I wish Monet would have still went off on Drew and Diana. I feel like she got off. She went off
Yeah,
on them too
you know what
easy.
I'm saying. I'm like that's the biggest thing that happened from part one. What happened other than that?
Oh, fucking Michael Ealy killed somebody. Oh wow, he a
Oh
dirty
boy,
cop.
but it wasn't nobody. It wasn't nobody important though.
It's like I remember you. You
You
were
know
the
what I
one
mean?
who, like, nigga, what?
Season two got to go out with a bang. Like I want to see them Tahada kids dead. You know, I want to see most importantly Ghost come back at the end of the series. That's what everybody wants to see. Ghost come back.
Nah, I want to see
That's the
Rashad.
best way to end it. Like the last shot of the series, we see Ghost's face. You know what I'm
Where's
saying?
Rashad
That's how
Tatum
you
at?
end it. That's how you get people to talk. I don't want to see no shit about Tariq and Braylon goes to Chicago to link up with Tommy. Monet's on her own. Who cares? That's not that'll be a terrible series finale if it ends any other way. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a terrible series finale. And there's been a lot. I've seen a lot. Sopranos
Man,
ending was horrible.
I love the Sopranos ending.
I did not like that.
I love that. I don't know why niggas even
They
hated
should
that.
have that's not the way you go. You had the family sitting at a diner and then it goes black.
That was way. It
Fuck is
was
that?
way ahead of it was way ahead of its time
Way ahead of
because
his time? Yeah,
yes,
ahead of the bullshit.
I'm gonna explain why it was genius because it was not your traditional. Oh, the mobster has that. Oh, the major shootout and stuff like that. It just leaves the open ended door and imagination, and it also was one of the key things that brought out fan fiction too. So
That don't work for every show though.
it don't. That's it. Only worked for the Sopranos.
Yeah, but this is power we talking about. This has to end on a something that's gonna get people talking for years. You know how you do that? You bring back ghosts.
I don't. Ghost, ghost, ghost,
That's
ghost.
that's what you that's what you that's what you do. You bring back ghosts.
Ghost ain't gonna come back because Ghost and Amari and 50 had a falling out.
50 got the money. You don't want to pay the nigga. Pay the motherfucker. This is the man for how many years it's been? Six, like not even 6 years. It's been longer than 6 years. I feel like this man has made the power universe what it is. He is the face of the power universe. If it wasn't for Amari Hardwick, there would be none of these other spinoffs. It only works because Ghost was the face of it. You can't have a show about if there was no Ghost, there would be no show about Tommy. Nobody would give a fuck.
Right.
There would be no show about Tariq. There would be no show about Kanan. Nobody would care. You know what I'm saying? Amari Hardwick is the face of power. Pay that man what he is owed. 50% has the money. You know what I'm saying? People want to see him back. That is the best way to go out. You want to get people talking for years, you bring back Ghost. Because if he's not back, any other ending is going to be terrible. It's going to be horrible. Even if they decided to kill off Tariq, it's still going to be bad.
Mm.
You know
We'll
what I'm
see,
saying?
man.
I think they're going to have Tariq and Braylon escape and they're going to link up with Tommy in Chicago. That's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? As far as Kane, I don't know the Kanan storyline. They're gonna have to speed it up because Kanan is still in his teens, and at some point he's gonna have to meet up with young Ghost and Tommy and Tasha and then they do their own thing, but they have to speed that up.
Nah, the Kanan storyline, I like the way he's going.
Yeah, but that's they only got like one season left, so they're gonna have to speed up the timeline. You know what I'm saying? He can't stay a teenager forever.
Famous can't keep making them stupid faces forever.
You know, Tommy series, the last season is coming up, so I don't know what's gonna
Man,
be the end game for
I,
Tommy.
I, I want to be real with you about the Tommy series. They can just end that off however they want it and stuff like that because that's been the most inconsistent show in its power universe.
You think so? I actually like it.
The
I
second
don't
season,
like I like the original plan was for him to go with Proctor's daughter to California. For whatever reason, they changed it up and he ends up in Chicago. I don't know why they did that.
hmm,
You know, I still think he might do that. I think he might leave Chicago and end up going to California.
yeah, man. I was surprised they killed off the Russian dudes and shit.
Yeah, and they killed him off. So what's next? Who's the villain gonna be coming up?
I hope it's not Gennard.
Nah, he's too stupid. He can't be a real villain for Tommy.
Jannard. Like this is the most ignorant motherfucker on the whole show, and they named him Jannard. Like, oh boy. I'm gonna end this off right here. All right, so you know what? I didn't have anything planned for tomorrow originally, but due to time constraints, we were just going to talk about the 38 special album, 11 p.m. tomorrow, and stuff like that too. So that should be fun. Plus, you don't have a lot of hip hop albums we're doing this week anyway. Wednesday, we got the Chris Brown Breezy Wednesday, but I call this a trash review. I don't know how Try's gonna like this album.
Yeah, because I didn't hear it yet, so
Yeah,
I might like it, and you hate it.
which is not a
Well,
surprise.
not the first time.
Yeah, not the first time for everything. Also, this Thursday is gonna be our Blue Eyed Soul Day. We got two Blue Eyed Soul albums that we're gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of double reviews this fucking week. That's interesting.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So you just come out with that. Then next week we got the Bruce Willis week for y'all niggas and shit. So like Try said, we're not gonna wait till the nigga Josh dead to talk about
yeah,
him.
yeah.
But yeah, anything you want to say before you head out?
Salute to Coogee. He said, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party." That's for sure, right? We've been doing it wrong all these years, Coogee.
For real. What's up, Kuji? Yeah, man, that Diddy party off the chain.
The party got to be more lit than Diddy.
Diddy, Diddy, Diddy.
You know.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
All right. Appreciate this try as usual. Y'all make sure y'all stream both albums, support both albums and whatnot too. And I'll see y'all niggas later. Peace.
Peace.